Dear engineers, I beg you, keep your OCD under control. I realize that being OCD helps you to do a great job, and I am so impressed with much of the work that you do when you're not restrained by marketers and managers who tell you, oh, no, 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 you have to have a battery in there because we want to help the battery companies sell batteries, and oh, no, 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 this and that and the other thing. And they say, that can't be that good. It's too good. It's too good. And you have to deal with crap that really frustrates you and frustrates us too. But when you engineer a box and it's hard to get a box open to the point where I have to use a knife to get it open without it ripping, you have over-engineered it to the point where it's no longer a box. It is a restraint. It is a cage, a prison. And computer parts aren't going to escape. Now, granted, we don't want a box that pops open at the slightest provocation either. But we do need a box that we don't need a tool to open aside from cutting the seal. So please, 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 if you don't mind too much, stop being so horribly precise in the box design that there is not enough space for us to get a finger in there to open it up without the box ripping. Because I know for myself, I keep the boxes because I have an inventory and I need to show the boxes to my viewers. And I know that other people want to keep their boxes because they think, oh, this is pretty. I really respect the way it looks so nice because the marketers made a beautiful image to put on your overly precise box. But the vast majority of people just take the box and throw it in the garbage. And I know that breaks your heart. But guess what? The boxes are not generally made and kept by customers. So please, try to find a middle ground between boxes that pop open on their own and boxes that are nigh impossible to open. Like this one. This one is aggravating. I have ripped it multiple times now. Even I have to use a knife to get that flap open. And I tried not to use the knife, and I ripped the top. And gosh, not only I've got the top off, but there's another top. And another top. So you can hang it from a hook. And that's absolutely impressive. And then you have this lovely thing here for to keep things like this separate from the main compartment. And I think that's absolutely great too. I like it when that's actually done because you don't have to struggle. I don't have to struggle as a person who keeps an inventory to put the stuff back into the box and make it actually fit, because I don't know how you guys do it sometimes. You precisely measure and form the box in such a way that unless you know the magical secret order of putting everything into the box, it's really hard to get it back in there. And good Lord, one of the worst things is trying to put a tent or a sleeping bag or a pillow back into a carrying bag. It is so frustrating because you engineers, you make it so that it's this big, but the thing I have to put in there is this big. And unless I can actually put my knees on it and turn it with my knees on it and then keeps turning it with my knees on it and all the way until it's this small, it's so hard to get back in. You don't need to do that because then often we can't even get all the stuff into the bag or box, let alone close it. Like I've got a tent, and I've got the tent. Most of the tent stuff is in the carrying bag. I can't get the fly in the carrying bag because then I can't close it, and it's in danger of falling out of the bag. So I have to keep it separate. My sleeping bag took me 5 minutes to get it back into the bag because it's so much bigger than the bag. And some of my boxes of fans, I can't get them to close again because you guys precisely engineered them to the point that you have to know the right sequence of putting things back in. And let's be honest, most of us don't pay attention to the way they're packed by the factory. So, from me to you, thank you so much for all the amazing things that you have invented and the precision that you put into your work. But cut us some slack, please. Make the boxes openable without special tools, and make it possible to put things back into the box without special tools, or without things sticking out, or without the flap constantly opening. It'd be ever so nice. Thank you so much, you wonderful, amazing engineers. I envy you. I wish I had your mind, your way of thinking. I wish I had your knowledge about designing things. 'Cause I would love to design things. I just am not good at it. Simple things, sure. I can make a box. I mean a wooden box. I can't make something fancy though. I really, really, really admire you guys, but your OCD sometimes gets out of control. So, thanks very much. Have a wonderful day.